Press any button. What about this button? You said any button! You lied! Alright. Ah! What happened? Oh, I activated the, Yeah, video games, I keep forgetting RPGs tend to do this, where they have a AMV cutscene if you don't press any buttons on the title screen. Anyway. What's up? You got flowers in your hair. I'm sweating! Okay, so this song is basically, we're really happy, it's everything happy. By the way, everything's gonna go to shit later. Anyway. Have fun with that. Yep, like I said, the shit happens. That guy's got an interesting eye. Should use clear eyes. Maybe fix that. That is not a well-forged sword. It looks like it would be very, very heavy. The fuck kind of sword is that? Touch my hand! Sleeping lollies. The age-old question. How does one fuck the lolly in one's head? Anyway. I wasn't planning on recording this, but I came up with that stupid joke about pressing any button and then just hitting the home button. What the fuck are you doing? No. Stop. Stop. Let's move on before that happens again. Update! Data has been downloaded. A new difficulty level titled Maddening has been added. The Goddess Tower can now be viewed in extras under Event Gallery. I don't know what any of this is, because I've never played this game before. No. I will not be playing Maddening. I have not even played normal yet. Number of safe slots have increased. It is now possible to go into battle with the same appearance as in the monastery. A new ally will join in Crimson Flower. Okay. Update data has been downloaded. Blah, blah, blah. New outfits. Ooh. Do I get the wonderful swimwear outfit for the beach episode? This is important. Anyway, new game. Normal, hard, maddening, fuck that! Casual or classic? I have regretted playing in classic in Fire Emblem Awakening because I still have not beaten the game, because every time someone dies I have to restart the goddamn stage. So I'm playing in casual because I don't want to fucking torture myself again. Anyway. No, my internet's not doing well right now, that's why I'm not streaming this. Look at him run! Look at the little boy run! It's raining. Imperial year 91. So an empire is only 91 years old so far. How does that happen? We're writing fantasy things! The fuck? This is what you called sword nuking. Stop! I did the hero slam. It's actually really bad for your knees. Well, he just caused an inferno and fell from the sky. Let's get him! This couldn't possibly go wrong! Oh shit, it's going wrong! I am indifferent to all this. I am as a cat. I have cold indifference. Meow. Is that a cat? Fuck that cat! Well, my men are being turned into paste. Now she looks even more like a cat. Hashtag lady is cat. Anyway. I'm trying to come up with commentary while also watching this, so it's not easy. I haven't even talked about the buff dude with a stupid sword, so... This sword is not practical! Did that just bounce off of your stomach? I swear, that just took a 90-degree angle after hitting your stomach, lady. Ditches the sword, just decks him in the face. That's hilarious. I love it.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. 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 You took everything that I love.
Wait, is my name actually Nemesis? That's really stupid! Oh. Yay, we killed the guy with the really stupid name! Woo! Seriously, that's like naming a character Shadow. It's really fucking dumb.
He's gone now, Mother.
I've got blood on my face. Anyway, now that that context is over, let's jump ahead a few, I don't know, decades? Centuries? What year is it? Sup, lolly? Lolly, lolly, lol, lolly, lol, lolly, lol. Lolly, lolly, lol.
What could have brought you here?
I bought the game. That usually sends me places.
I wonder how you got in here.
How'd you get in here? That might answer the question. I mean, if you got in here the same way I got in here, then that explains where I got in here. But, fuck it, let's move on.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose.
You were fucking napping!
Very rude indeed.
You were fucking napping!
Now come to me. I wish to have a look at
I am not much to look at. I can either be boy or lady. I'll be boy. I like this background music. How much you want to bet that they're just speaking gibberish? Is this form correct? No. My dick isn't nearly big enough. That's a fucking lie! By the way, how loud is this game? I might need to turn it up a bit. Hopefully that's not too loud. That might actually be too loud.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
You've never seen a male before, huh? A human male. How long have you been here, lady? Sorry, not lady. Lolly. I'm going to call you that from now on. I am a ghost! A demon! A mortal! I am toast. Where's that option? Why is that not an option? Yeah. Fine, I'm mortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Says you! Byleth. I'll go with it. I would normally put in my name, but nah. I'll just go by the game's name. Even though I'm sure they're not going to actually say the name, because they never do in this situation. Here, let's put voice acting in the game. Let's also give you the chance to name your character, so that we will never have to say your voice ever. We're smart.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
Well, what's your name, Lolly? Are you the Lolly?
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
I was not born. I was created. My genes were grown in a lab. And then I put them on. I laugh at my own jokes because I'm funny! That'll work. Ethereal moon. Well, what are the other moons? The Red Wolf moon. The Wyvern moon. The Horsebow moon. The Verdant Rain moon. Blue Sea moon. Garland moon. Harpstring moon. Great Tree moon. Lone moon. Lone moon. That's... it sounds like the moon that I live in all the time. Pegasus moon and Guardian moon. Wait, wasn't there already a Guardian moon? Garland moon. Okay. I like that the months are named after moons. Makes sense.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
This is completely coincidental! Not at all plot-driven. Could possibly be the same person or something like that. I am the Lolly!
It feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
You make no sense, Lolly. Come on, Lolly, it's 4 o'clock in the morning! Or, no. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know why I said morning. Get your life together and get up! What do you think you are, a millennial? Begin what? The game? I am waiting. For those of you who come here hoping for me not to talk during all this cutscenes, you're wrong! You should not be here! The only reason you should be here is to listen to my dulcet tones. I don't wanna.
Were you having that dream again?
But what about the Lolly? Yes. I was dreaming about war! Dreaming about a young girl.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that.
I've never met a little girl with green hair. I have never met the Lollies. They are an endangered species. Not really. They're just in the hidden corners of the internet that you should never go to. Unless you want to. Whatever.
In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. Battlefield is no place for idle thoughts.
There's no place for lollies.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
I feel like this is something I should already knew.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom.
Which kingdom? Like, I assume there's multiple kingdoms. Usually, if there's one kingdom, there's usually several others around. That's how kingdoms work.
I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
So, if the kingdom is far from here, then what are we in now? Of course!
Hmm? Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Did you just notice that?
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
That face does not match that voice. That's got, like, a very young, face, but it's like, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed!
What's happening?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you if the situation had not died.
Well, guess we're already meeting these three. So do we choose the Charmander, the Squirtle, or the... What would you be, the Sandshrew? What the fuck?
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
We just saw your abode here and decided to lead them right to you. Good thing that you're warriors and not, you know, a farmer's family or something.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
Good thing that we're light sleepers.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
How much gold do you have?
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
No. I'm a mercenary. I'm not paid to kill people. Oh, wait. Holy crap, there's a lot of files. I'm used to only like 3 or 2 in these games, so this is strange for me. Yeah! Dance, little man! Dance in the corner! And run. They call me Sonic, 'cause I am faster than sound, I keep on running around. Blue little man Sonic. Skirmish at dawn. Prologue. An inevitable encounter. So! Hey, where's all our mercenaries?
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
There's only like 5 of us here.
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
They are not boats, father. I'm assuming that you're my dad. Actually, I don't know. Huh. I mean, I have looked up some information about this game, so I know that guy's supposed to be our dad. He looks nothing like us, but I have a weird suspicion that we're gonna find out that, no, I am not actually your father. I found you in a field somewhere and decided to raise you, blah, 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 destined child, blah, 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 blah. Because that's how these games usually go. I've played too many RPGs. I know many of the plot lines. And they are all contrite. Anyway. I did not read any of that. What am I doing?
Stay focused.
No! I don't wanna! Here, this guy can use bows. Yeah.
Ready and willing.
Sup? Eat it! That guy's got a lot more men with him. Is that his cheering squad? Absolute break with that when repeated. Use brings its durability to 0. Yeah, I know about durability in this game. I have seen it often. Anyway. Apparently I can talk to him, but why do that when I can kill you? But enough about that. Let's kill you! Take that.
Should I have held back?
Ah, you can talk. Don't fall in love with me, yellow man. Anyway. Player phase, enemy phase, blah blah blah. Anyway.
I will prevail.
Let's see here. How far can you move? Only to the trees, only to the trees. Alright. So we can move up as far as we want to, as long as we're not anywhere near the trees. Anybody on this side? There is little to no one on that side, so
I'll cut through.
send you over here. Enemy phase. Ally phase. Me phase.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the
You didn't advance at all. You just stood there on your stupid horse. So will have an effect on the unit occupying it force for instant raise. Yeah, I know. This isn't that different from the original. Whoops, not that close. The original Fire Emblems that I've played. I say original, but none of them are original.
You have a strange aura about you.
Really? Auras? Fuck you.
You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
No. Don't wanna. How about you show me what you can do?
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Okay. You go there. And... Ah. There. Alright. Put myself in the trees.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Okay.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Well, smiling or laughing, one or the other. Don't want to get you too close to the trees, because... Ah! Because don't want them attacking you while being in the trees. Try me, asshole! I will cut you with my blade. Oh, you got close. It's not how you use a spear, Dimitri. You do not whap people with it. You stab people with it. That is how you spear.
This is a fine opportunity. It's the combat art.
Do something! Wrath Strike. -3. Oh. Weapon durability. Ah, whatever. That is not really necessary, I think. One moment. There we go. Take you out. You're right in the dick!
Sorry, but victory is mine.
The most lethal place to hit. I made it shiny!
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Sure. Stab people with the spear, Dimitri. That's how you use it. Select the items options to change your equipped weapon, or to use items such as the vulnerary. I can never pronounce that word. Which restores your unit's hit points. I already know about it. Thank you. Shut up. I have played a Fire Emblem game before.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Oh man! They killed most of our guys and there's only 3 of us left. I'm sure that this won't horribly come back on us. Yeah! Are you gonna move now, old man? Finally!
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Oh, this is something new. Huh. Meat. By the way, is there a... There we go. I was looking for that button to show, where they go when they move. I don't know if that's also where they hit, or if that's just where they go, but, we'll go here. You'll go up behind me here. And you do not move far, do you? You are slightly moving farther. Yeah, excuse me. Alrighty. Don't need this one anymore. Sure, we'll use the Tempest Lance.
Is that all?
Okay, seriously. Do people actually use spears like that? Because I don't think they do. Use the curve shot on them.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
But how will you do that? What if I sit? Then what will you do, asshole? That won't kill him. One second, what does she do? She does not do anything because she can't reach anybody. Alright.
Hey, you with the blank stare! Out of my way!
My indifference will be the end of you. Feel my indifference! I am a level up.
Such power dwells within.
Yes. Why did you ask that like a question? Oh yeah, that's gonna be real helpful. That's dumb. Here's a question. Why didn't you move with her when you got her out of the way?
What are you accomplishing with that little stuff?
Yes, exactly!
You're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis.
I'm gonna call you Lalali.
And I'm also known as the beginning.
No, the lolly.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis.
Yes, you said that. I'm still gonna call you the lolly.
And I am also called
The lolly.
Beginning. But who once called me that?
Everyone. Everyone has called you that.
I was not able to recall my name until just now.
Well, that sounds suspicious.
And just like that, it came to me. How odd.
Plot contrivancy.
That look upon your face. Did you think me a child?
I mean,
A mere child who forgot her own name?
yeah.
Phooey! That child's just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I mean, maybe child isn't the right word. Lollies can be a variety of things. Usually they include children, but they can be a variety of things. Mostly children. What does that make you? I am no child. Sounds like something,
Such arrogance.
dry.
You look the part, but are you truly an adult?
Bitch, I'm 30.
You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing, although the way I did it was pretty stupid. I could have just, you know, moved her out of the way and myself with using the same momentum, but no, I had to stop and stand there like a moron.
well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Okay. Thank you. I love the just nothing look on his face.
I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
I don't know things because dumb. What now?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
That doesn't sound fun.
How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Could you turn back the hands of time? Just stay here and wait to die. Nah, turn back the hands of time.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
I can stop time, therefore I probably have time manipulation powers. So turning them back should be a possibility for me.
Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
You are quite annoying.
I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time.
Unlikely.
Now go. Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
I like that it sounds like she's just making this up on the spot. Look at that. Look at her eyes. She's like, yeah, whatever. Like, even the way she said that, it just was like, yeah, I'm just making this up as I go. Anyway. Laters. What? I'm here again. Who's all brewed up? Is it? Wrong. I do a much smarter move.
Hey, over here.
Well, I'm certain I can turn my back to the enemy now, which is what got me into the mess earlier.
Hey, did you just...
Yes, I just won. Why do you look so surprised, Father?
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
Okay.
Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
How dare they? Not face us in glorious combat!
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why?
Oh no. Stage complete. Skirmish at dawn. MVP! Save your progress. Yay. Little man is running.
Captain Jolt? It is you.
Where did you jump from?
It's been ages.
You saw that, right? He just jumped like he was getting off a horse or something. What the fuck?
Don't you recognize me?
No.
It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
I am never gonna remember to pronounce your name that way. Your name is now Alois. Not Alois. It's Alois. You are the Lois.
Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
How old are you? You do not look that old.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Fuck off.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I return to the monastery with me.
Wait a minute, the plot has to be driven on here.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
We could just say no.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
I mean, certainly. Can't you tell by the way we look exactly the same? That's correct.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain.
Your dead eyes and your expressionless face. Truly, you are the same person.
I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
I mean, the plot demands it, so yes. Yeah, I know. We both have no say in the matter.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
I would.
The Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled.
The fuck?
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Alright. Well, the lolly can talk to me
I
now.
appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question.
You're welcome.
You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker?
Sure.
Former captain of the Knights of Saros. Oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
I mean, he kind of just stood in the back and didn't do anything. If that's strength, then yes. Didn't know he was a captain.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
You look like someone who would like to bend me other ways, too.
Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garreg-Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
Then why would you have gotten the worst of it if you were the first one to retreat?
Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything because of them. Every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power.
Huh. Nobles, am I right? By the way, I'm basically a king.
Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
Both?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
I almost got slashed in the back. Because of a really fucking stupid move.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Faerghus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
Dad, the students are playing with me again. They're all flirting with me again, Dad. Stop coming off as so flirtable, son. I don't come off flirtable. I am deadpan to the world.
But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Where is the kingdom of me? I know you get a second chance to choose which faction you will be joining later in the game. That'll be the official one, but, Anyways, I've done a little bit of research into each of the factions here. And honestly, the one with the most interesting characters is the Leicester Alliance, or whatever it is. I mean, the other two have a couple interesting characters, but this one just seems to have the most assortment of interesting characters, at least of what I've heard. And also, it's not like I can't just replay the game and pick the other one if I wanted to, so... Which I'll probably do. Just like everyone else. Just like everyone else. I will be just like everyone else. Anyway.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
Obligated? You were asking me!
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Don't act like this is not fun for you. You were asking me to come with you.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
Don't you wink at me, you cheeky asshole.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
You sure about that? They all seem like, self-important rich kids. She's a refined young woman. I feel as though she is always evaluating me. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. He's gonna go crazy! Or at least that's what I've heard. Again, I have not played this game before, but I don't think you have to play it to have heard, you know, what happens to this dude. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I don't know. He doesn't seem like a Van Damme. Just seems like another pretty boy. Give me actual men! His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again.
What do you think you are, Lolly? Me? I'm always tired.
I may be sleeping.
Hello? Lolly? Okay, whatever. Be a lazy good for nothing. You owe me rent! Dancing in the corner. White clouds.
Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses.
Guess I don't have to read this. They do it for me.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter. And the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodland.
The fuck?
Heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
I guess this was a complicated way of saying it's the new year?
The
Or it's
continent
spring?
of Fodland, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire.
So the bad guys.
Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family. And
So the other bad guys.
to the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodland and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Yeah, thing about Fire Emblem games, the Empire is always the bad guy. I would normally have picked the Empire in this, just so that I could see the perspective from being part of the Empire for once in a Fire Emblem game, but
I'd be happy to show you.
I wanted to pick the one with the most
It
interesting
really is
characters.
Fodland in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon.
Okay. Yeah. I will treat this like I treat everything, with cold indifference. I will not even utter a look of surprise upon looking at it.
There it is. Garrick Machman.
You say it like it's impressive. I find nothing impressive. I shall be as the cat! A complete waste of existence! And only judge everything as beneath me. Sup, Walter? That was an important shot. Lady, I do not think that is proper school attire. What is with that helmet? Do you see that guy's helmet? It was a bowl. That man is wearing a bowl on his head. That is so fucking stupid. Nice headset. Show me your ass.
Did the flow of time bring you here?
No. Your knight did. Dents in the corner. Staying alive. Staying alive.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now.
Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Yes, they don't say Pope anymore. They say Archbishop. The Archbishop?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Ceres.
As you know, is a terrible way to start a conversation. You wouldn't be explaining it to me if I already knew. Actually, who am I kidding? People are always explaining things to me that I already know.
The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop. Lady
Well, we know how you feel about it, Dad.
Thank you for your patience, General. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Hi, Seteth.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
I'm pretty sure it was your knight dragging us along.
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it?
He has none of your facial features. Like, zero. How the fuck have I assumed that this is your child?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
It was tragic. I don't remember much. I don't care either. Look at my face. Does this look like the face of someone who cares?
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is...
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers Academy.
You're welcome.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Ceros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon.
They?
Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow.
They who? The Knights?
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Ceros.
She was asking. You don't have to take it, do you?
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
How so? I must work here? As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach. Let us
How did you get that from that conversation?
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers Academy, right?
How did you get any of that from that conversation? What conversation were you listening to? Look, I'm the one with the lolly in my head that's talking to me. You, I have no idea, but how the fuck did you get that?
Well, the Academy just happens to be short of...
How do you know this?
And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady...
Again, where are you getting this information?
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea.
If you're suspicious of her, then why are you taking the job?
I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
She has a vagina like a shark. Rows of teeth.
It's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know.
Nor is competence and dressing not like a fucking whore.
I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers Academy.
Hello, Winston.
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Okay, I have a feeling that a lot of people really enjoy this character. Lot of people. You're a songstress?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company.
Neat.
Perhaps you've heard of me? The Mittelfranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
Okay.
I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each.
I literally just found out I'm apparently supposed to teach, like, a minute before you arrived. I still don't know how my dad got the information.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and
Well, you are a teacher. That is kind of your job.
The Officers Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin.
Segregation is the only way to teach.
The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
Empress.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Faros.
I like that design.
Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Faros.
Again, that mane is really, really cool.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House.
What's with those antlers? They're huge.
Alliance.
That deer would break its own neck. Just by turning.
Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
Yes, because they're a alliance, not a kingdom. Even though they're led by a duke. I suppose that would make it a dukedom, but it's basically the same as a kingdom.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. Certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
You could hear the... You could hear the quote marks around treasures.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
Okay, Mr. Mustache.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
Okay.
I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Thanks.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
That's kind of a kind of a sick burn right there. I know worrying comes natural to you. It's a bit of a burn there, lady.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
And wasn't he heard at the rooftop screaming, "I made fire! I made fire! I must be God!" No, I'm sure that was someone else. We have several eyewitnesses. No, it was somebody else.
I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Seteth, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual.
Shamir. What kind of a name is that?
We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
I wasn't frequenting Garreg Mach. This is my first time being here.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Okay. Running in the moonlight. Going into this corner. And I run so far away. Oh. Okay, so I can kind of control him? Make him jump anyway. Not sure why he was running in one direction. Apparently, instead of introducing myself to the students, I decided to sit and read. That is a door. This is how we'll invade the north. Well, I already like that bunch. They look interesting. Is that guy a student? Well, I can tell she's popular. Okay. There's not really much for me to say here. I'm sweating! What's up? Lady's got hips. Ah. Go to the left side of this. Look to the left side of the screen. Your objective. Ugh. Current objective will be displayed there. All right. Accept quest from Rhea. Never. What do you want?
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct?
I have been told.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it.
I have a feeling I don't get a
Once
choice.
you have finished, come and speak with me.
Okay.
May I ask a favor of you?
Fine, I could use more iron swords and vulneraries. Ah. Alright. How's it going? What's up?
Ha!
imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor.
I'm really not sure why you did. You saw me, what, in battle once? As far as you know, I could be a horrific child molester. Then again, this does seem to have a medieval style aesthetic to it, so that's probably common around here.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved
I
the
suppose.
lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now, you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Alright. Guessing I have to go through the door out there, but I'm taking a look around here first. Why is there just nothing here? Stop saying that. Shut up. How do I get out? Okay. I'm out. Minimap. Ah, that took a while to load in. I like that it makes the swoosh sound effect when it goes away. What the? Something's wrong with my game. Things aren't loading in. I can tell I'm running into someone here. There's no one there. The fuck? Ah! What the fuck happened? Cat! Tell me what's going on! Cat! Answer me, damn you! Okay. Sup? Pity.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced
Yeah, I didn't really get a choice.
My name is Edelgard von Hresberg.
Hresvelg.
I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire.
A parent, huh?
I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles.
Probably not.
I
Not
know
this
how
time
to
around,
rescue
anyway.
everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Sure.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant, even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
We are both dead inside. Alright, she has strengths in swords, axes, flags, and helmets, I guess. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Me?
Okay, I've already... No!
What
Shut
else?
up! Hubert.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
He looks like he's like 20 years older than me. Apparently he's good with bows, books, and flag. I don't know what flag is supposed to be. Is that supposed to be retreating? Like a coward? Who's Ferdinand?
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating.
Is this the guy with all the puns I've heard of? It's time for the Ferdinand von Choir!
His house is that of Dugaia, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
Huh. He has no weaknesses! What is this man? Lionheart.
He's remarkably intelligent.
That's a he?
But he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well...
He sounds similar to me. Though he looks far too girly for that. Look at that stance! What's he even doing?
If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
I like that his defining ability is catnap. Caspar, the friendly ghost.
He's the second son of Count Berglis. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself.
He's kind of a loser.
He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Watch him. He could be trouble. Bernadetta?
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry. I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
But she stays in there and writes fan fiction. She looks like someone who would write fan fiction. Anyway. She has a lot of weaknesses, and only bows and spears as strengths. Dorothea!
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
She's also got really huge boobs. Almost said booge hoobs. Look at those booge hoobs! Damn! The hoobs are booge here!
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Meet. See ya.
Pardon me.
Yes?
Greetings. You must be the new professor. What a pleasure.
I've heard of you, Gatekeeper. You're apparently the one person that everyone wants to romance, but no one ever does.
As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know?
I hear you do that quite well.
And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Okay. You must be a new student? Fool! I'm not.
Yes.
How do I get Dimitri to be my friend? How do I make these people my friends? You can't get past here. You challenging me, sir? Are you fucking challenging me? 'Cause I will end you. Whoa. Just gonna whoop. I can go one way, but I can't go the other. Anyways, are you challenging me? I'm trying to face you directly, but the game is kind of weird. It's weird. Fuck! You know what? Fuck off. I don't need your challenges. That's right. Open for me doors. Just like the Walmart. Who the fuck are you? I don't know who you are.
What do you think?
Let's see. Oh, wait. I think I found somebody. Yep, there he is. Scored a teaching gig, eh?
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression.
Yes, I killed people. That qualifies me for being a teacher, apparently.
I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness.
It just means I'm a king, basically.
I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the
I hear
others.
you have the most variety of interesting students. At least that's what I've heard of.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? care to know more about anyone?
Sure. What are you about?
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other a little.
You have told me nothing! You are clearly a politician.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
He does not look it.
That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough...
He looks like a huggable man.
Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy.
I knew it!
His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
He better have many hugs planned for me. Because I have many, many planned for him.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Well, we will make him a knight!
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Sounds like a school.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
She looks tired. That's sexy.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
I'm pretty sure you're a noble, buddy. Also, I've heard that Hilda has the sort of fuck this bitch fan base. At least that's what I've heard.
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Yeah. Rivalry. If a male ally is adjacent until unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage during combat. Ah, she's one of those. I'm a strong, independent woman who needs no man!
What do you think?
Alright, where is... Ah, there he is. I see the blue. Why are there so many cats? Seriously, you can't swing a dead cat around here without hitting more cats. What's up, Dimitri?
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blaiddyd, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Blaiddyd? There is no th in that name, buddy. Those are D's! You have too many D's!
Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here.
The words you have heard are correct.
Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance.
I mean, I saw you almost get hacked in two by that guy.
In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
Well, I know you go crazy, so...
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm well aware.
I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
I will go crazy.
Hello?
Let's learn about Dedue.
Dedue.
That is his name! Oh my gosh!
And has been loyally working in my service for the past
I thought it would be, like, pronounced some other way, but no, it's just Dedue.
He's rather taciturn. Once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured.
He does not look as huggable as the other one. I do not say he was not huggable, just not as huggable.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy.
Is he a cat?
He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Well, anyway.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lonato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a...
I have also heard he is best boy, or something along those lines.
He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem...
There's always one in one of these Japanese stories. There's gotta be at least one of them in there. It's called being inclusive.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the...
She's secretly a car.
She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery.
Sorcery?
She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
I was only trying to bake the yams with dark magic! Perfectly acceptable!
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself.
I never hear anything about her. That's weird.
She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Huh. You know, I at least see or hear something about most of the characters. I don't recall hearing much about her. Weird.
I appreciate
Ah!
your effort.
Where'd she come from? Why is she talking to me? Where are you, woman? Speak to me, Sky Voice! Let's should return to Rhea. Let's continue exploring. Hi. It's homeroom with the Black Eagles. I've spotted students. One second, I need to get a drink of water. This is drying me out. I have returned with a liquid refreshment. I have water. Need more sleep. Is it true?
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Please do.
Caspar!
Linhart, goodbye.
Oh my gosh!
Sheesh, Linhart. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Maybe. Probably not. Okay, that's just...
So,
By the way, I instantly like Lionheart. What's up?
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Adel.
Hello, Hubert.
I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks.
He has the most snaky voice I have ever heard. Matches his looks perfectly.
This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire.
But we're not in the Empire.
Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Learn how to speak, woman. She probably has a Probably has a different native language. More than likely. What you doing over here by yourself?
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around?
You are very friendly.
Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Indeed. Anyway. What's up?
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Shut up!
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost...
I have heard many puns with your name.
Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Anyway, I think that's everybody in this one. Let's go check out the others. Gotta let there be harmony here. Never! There are too many cats for that. That is a horse in the sky. I don't think they should be flying horses over student grounds. Mainly because they shit everywhere, and you don't want to be doing that on a student. Especially when most of your students are nobility.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Hi. So.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Okay, Daddy.
Felix, you always speak of fighting right away. Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
New. Well, yes, I do now.
Oh, Mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said.
You seem kind of spacey.
I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Mercedes, not Mercedes. Probably still gonna call you Mercedes. Anyway. Let's go talk to Ash and Dedue.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you.
You have a very nasally voice, Ash.
This here is Dedue. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude.
Okay, I could see you smiling in the with your character model, but your picture face here just looks like just.
Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Okay. Well, that's everyone here.
Okay.
Next room.
What do you think?
I don't think.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Okay, Lissy.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her
Oh my
name
gosh,
is...
her name is Valentine. Ugh.
Marianne von Edmund.
You look sleepy.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
What do you think?
Alright, let's see here. Right over here.
What do you think?
Sup?
Ah, you must be the renowned mercenary who rescued Claude.
You are tall.
Honestly, you should not have troubled yourself over the likes of him.
Ah, the respect.
My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Okay. Well, anyway.
someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leone Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Sure?
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Let's return to Rhea. Sure. I can explore later.
How are you enjoying your time at the academy thus far? I hope
It's
you have found
morning?
the halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
Well-intentioned. Oh my gosh, there's a term.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
I did a background check, and it was just as blank as your face, honestly.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you're here,
Excuse
I
me.
decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
That's awfully considerate. Oh. Okay, this is where we make our true choice. We're obviously going with the Golden Deer, but let's just take a look at our options one last time here. Alright. I do know that you can, like... What's the term? Convince students from other factions to join you. Like anyone of the middle 6 factions. Or any of the middle 6 in each faction. The ones on the ends there. The leaders of the factions and the ones on the far right in the corner there. They can't be hired for other factions. I think Golden Deer is the only one that has the exception, but I don't remember exactly, but it doesn't matter. We're going with Golden Deer anyway. Confirm!
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct?
Yeah, sure. For this playthrough.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
Nah. There's gonna be sin, despoilage, and debauchery.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
I will corrupt them with Ouija boards. And nightclubs.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I did not see you in this giant room, where the only way I could not have noticed you if I was just ignoring everything. Seriously, you had to... It's a huge fucking hallway, girl. You could not have come from any direction and not have seen us. This is not a small room!
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
I am Bailiff. I am indifferent.
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy. I am so very pleased to meet you.
You are very excited to meet a teacher.
I am Seteth's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Again, very excited. What is wrong with you?
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of.
That your sister is a bit weird?
In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Like the idea that a school is like, we're going to have them fight people.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Silence! Yes, I am.
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really.
Actually, I chose it to get to know the tired girl behind you better. She interests me.
Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
I do not mind. That is my only option.
Well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I mean, considering you're like 3 times my size, buddy, I'd say that's a given.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Seiros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible.
Leonie's gonna be the type of character who just worships the ground my father walks on, isn't she?
The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Seiros and a peerless mercenary.
Yeah, she's gonna be that kind of character. You're exaggerating a bit.
It doesn't matter what you think of him.
It doesn't matter what his son thinks of it.
Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithea.
Yeah, Hilda.
Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea.
Aren't you a noble? Isn't that your whole thing, Hilda? Being special because of your lineage?
Don't you agree, Marianne? Huh? Oh, yes. I suppose so.
Seriously, this girl is supposed to be a noble. That's their whole thing. That's the whole point of nobility.
Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
I have learned that I stand in front and hit people.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
I eat meat!
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high quality.
Do I look like I like to drink boiled grass?
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. There's no meat involved. It's not a party.
Okay, Raphael speaking my language.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
No.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified.
The Alliance is not unified. Go figure.
You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
It will be an interesting time. Okay, I've heard that you should be able to control the direction this guy goes in, but... like, I can make him jump. But that's about all I can do. Otherwise, he's just constantly moving in one direction. Kind of do this. What's up? Anyway. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Receive 1,000 gold from the Church of Seiros as funding for this month's activities. That's a lot of money. Oh! Event.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit.
Alright, we'll just use it here and... Ah! I probably should be screaming. It's getting kind of late. Neighbors are probably trying to put their kids to sleep.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything.
As a teacher, that's my job.
About them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
Oh, jeez.
Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate.
Neat.
They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons.
How many boons?
Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Are there baboons involved? And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power.
Neat.
Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it.
Okay.
That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Do what you can to find out.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now,
Well, just
please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device.
we just need a sample of your blood. Just a couple of quarts.
What is this?
It looks like squiggly lines. They burn.
A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected?
Oh my gosh! I'm getting wet just thinking about it.
To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done.
Get out of my office.
What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps...
Oh.
World? Oh, I see. It may be
Excuse me.
connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Okay. Well, bye. Moving on. Aha! I'm here now. It is now possible to go into battle with the same appearance as in the monastery. I don't know. I mean, I'm wearing the same thing I was wearing when I first went into battle, so that doesn't seem... Anyway. You can set this in the journal by selecting unit appearances. You can now change the protagonist's outfit in the to the dancer ensemble in your journal. Okay. This has been added from chapter 5 of the main story on. You'll find the quest via the bulletin board. In order to accept it, you must have the ability to invite people to tea parties.
With each moon, professors of the Officers Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Okie doke. I mean, there's not, anything else I can do right now, so... I guess? So this is my room. I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. Was that the lolly in my head? My journal! Unit appearance. Bailiff. Attire. War. Dance ensemble. Okay! I think I'll stick to my war appearance. Monastery, class, monastery, class. It's the same thing! Anyway. How about you? You don't have anything else? Alright. Fresh catch. The Albanian herring. And the Caledonian gar. An insect larva. That's the reward, anyway. Please assist me by catching a delectable fish for the Saint Kathleen celebration. Alright. Visit the Dino Hall. You'll unlock the ability to fast travel there. So this is from Flane. And there's Dedu. Help growing vegetables. Share a bite with Sylvain. Ladies preferred. Well, sorry, Sylvain. I am no woman. What's up?
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here.
Yes, I just walked out of it.
Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
So no sleeping with the students. Damn. Alright. Anyways, I think that'll be enough for recording for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I had fun. What did I just do? There we go. Anyway. There's the save option. I'll just save. Alright. I'll see you guys later. You have a wonderful time. Bye.